You've been granted the chance to do music. Keep it from happening. You don't have to hold it all the time. You feel envious. Of course. All right. I'm being accused of lying by you. I'm referring to you as an Abby because he assumed I was envious, even though I wasn't, and he became quite obnoxious. It isn't functioning. Music, I don't know Lily like that. Lily is my name. I'm 7 years old. This week, Liliana will be performing solo music. Despite the title, Step by Step, it will not be an easy task. She is only 7 years old. Mastering a solo in a single day. She must take the initiative and make it spectacular. Although this is Lily's first solo, the stakes are quite high. It's fantastic if she succeeds. Perhaps she will be one to receive solos on a regular basis. Raise your grin. It's good. However, it will be ages before she receives anything else if she does poorly and Abai is unhappy. Let's meet up. Come on over here. It's your first solo. As in, this will either make or break it. Check behind you. For other young girls are vying for this position. You have been given the chance. Avoid blowing it. The 106th entry. One step at a time. I was given the chance to perform the solo by Abby. I truly just want to prove to her that I am capable of winning. You started singing and making music in your dreams. Your dreams will come true. Your dreams will come true. One step at a time. Yes, you grinned. You performed all of your small tricks flawlessly. I simply can't express how proud I am of her. Top spot. The solo in question is number 106. One step at a time. Winning my solo made me really delighted because I proved to Abby that she made the right choice. All right. All right. Indeed. I'm still perplexed as to why we have 3 rooms. We are using 12,200 feet of the 10,000 feet that you are paying for, yet there are 3 rooms. Turn, hop, and hop. Proceed. Yana must be flinching at the moment. Yes, I am, as she currently spends 90% of her time asking Lily specific questions. She is the golden child, then. You seem like a pity party to me once more. Why isn't she in the lead? Lily hasn't had the opportunity to dance twice, but she did. Ellie also receives a solo this week when Lily does. Like enough. At least she's picking it up. Ellie is just standing there with a cane and doing nothing. She's entering. She's entering. My goodness. Rather than standing in the corner, is it possible for her to practice this in the other room? I'm working, Yolanda. Dainty and Dangerous is the title of your essay, Lily. I see dainty every single day. One of the issues with music is that it puts you in the group dance with the older kids. You cannot get taller in a single day. However, I can think of routines, music, that you might fit with them if you employ that emotion. Please join me in welcoming entry number 27, ladies and gentlemen. Delicate but perilous. Cheering, Lily is the only one who hasn't had a solo this season. I can't wait for Lily to take the stage and explain her continued presence. Now it's Lily's music moment. Music, 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 cheering and applauding. Are you content? No. Our favorite solo of the day is entry number 27, which is delicate yet perilous. Applause and cheering, music. On the surface, I think I'm maintaining composure. I'm beside myself on the inside. I feel like I've been vindicated, and I'm shocked that Lily took the entire thing. She has demonstrated her abilities. She ought to be participating in the group dances with the older girls, music. I knew right away when I first saw these kids, music, that Liliana and Liliana would make fantastic duet partners, but these mothers are at each other's throats. I have a duet with them. They're envious. Has anyone seen Lily's video? The CIA film? Indeed. That was thrilling. She had a great time. As though I'm incredibly proud. Lily was given the starring part in this CIA video during the break. Like Maddie, music was one of Lily's biggest experiences, and we've been on cloud nine for weeks on end. She made me proud. She had never done anything like that before. It appears that you are not pleased for Lily, Yolanda. Who's to claim I'm not there? I'm glad for Lily, but I'm proud of the progress Ellie is making, and she will be on her own path. To be honest, it's all right. My youngster has to learn that occasionally doors open for other people. That does not imply that you should simply shut doors for yourself. For Lily, I'm happy, song. That doesn't seem to be the case. That is the situation. You're sitting here being so protective because you're envious of Lily, Yolanda. All right. And what do you know? She understood. We proceed. It makes no difference. Even Ellie and Lily are not rivals. Actually, Yolanda and Stacy are the competitors. They also attempt to conceal their insanity. Crazy dance moms are easy to recognize. They're both insane, too. You're not holding your leg with your hand, Lily. Lily, put a strain on your knees. Quit. Why do you still do that incorrectly? Well, practice was scheduled for last night. We were present. We did have a predetermined plan. Indeed, we did. We never did. We didn't say that we would practice without a doubt. That is not what we said. Work on it. Hold on, did you then run Leliana alone? Yes, but not with her partner when we got home. It's interesting. So, did you intentionally create all of this music? In order for the children to compete against one another the following week and avoid having solos? Oh, women. Okay, let's go on. Come on, let's. Please join me in welcoming entry number 33, Ocean, to the Petite Advanced competition with an acro performance. Cheering, that's what takes place. Cheering and applauding, since we didn't practice together last night, it was a heated mess. I'm thinking, well, there you go. I'm annoyed. Stacy won't stop talking. We are within earshot of the judges as she yaps nonstop. She wouldn't say anything if she was intelligent. It's all right. You're really powerful. It's all right. It's not necessary to hold it all the time. Don't cry, then. All right. You performed admirably. You're not required to cry. They seemed excellent to me. You're being really gloomy. I thought, wow, their timing was off. She said, and this was wrong, and this was wrong, and this was wrong. Perhaps Lily should have continued practicing alone. She never showed up for their scheduled practice session. As soon as I returned, I texted her. She added, Lily is going to bed now. Yolanda, it's not always true just because you're talking about music. And you are not believed by anyone. You also appear to be a fool. I'm being accused of lying by you. I'm going to call you alright, so what? Grab your handbags. You're heading out. Okay, let's go on. And Oceans 2, entry number 33, is our top-ranked tandem triple of the day. Applause, you won the duet with the highest total score, Lily Alionic. The judges' papers are heavily written. Their eyes were probably down when they made a mistake. I don't think you would have won that if the judges had overheard your mother's conversation. Here you are in Pittsburgh. From where are you? At home. At home. From whom are you, music, away? My buddies, my brother, and my father. Who are you most missing? Music, father. My father. Your father. All right. Let's listen to your music, then. In this manner. Singing, quite awesome. Indeed. Music, okay. That, in my opinion, offers Lily the advantage to write a unique song for her. Inwardly, perhaps. It seems unlikely that he will perform it live on stage. No, but she feels a lot of passion because she can connect with the music more and truly feel it. I hope so. Yes. It appears like Abby is already putting Ellie on the back burner, which is why I find it so, music, aggravating. Music, a rivalry exists there. Liliana has been under Lily, despite the fact that I believe she is technically competent. And all music, want is for her to be able to feel that victory. I've already stated 100 times that the judges won't be aware that Lily's father is performing the song. In order for Ellie to act as though her father is singing the song. Why you guys are whining is beyond me. Clowny and Bren haven't even begun solos yet. Liliana from the Abby Lee Dance Company, welcome to the stage. Music, cheering, just music, wipe your eyes. Allow all of your anxieties to enter. Music, imagine me singing alongside you. You, music, dance, I see. You aim for the stars. I live, music, wherever you are. Applauding, well done. You performed admirably. That was incredible. Was there anyone in the audience that you saw? You must be content. You're content. Extremely happy. Very happy. I am grateful. And this is it. Your junior solo champion. It's Liliana from Abu Lee Dance Company, dear Lily Love Daddy. Indeed. Applauding, well done. What was happening on that platform? I don't know Lily like that. Not Lily, with whom I've collaborated for years. Ariel is missing his side. She has now ruined the group routine. You know, I would have kicked Presley in the face if I had done it, so I fell out of my side. We've been doing this for 3 weeks, and I believe everyone is aware that this week wasn't the best. We'll have difficult weeks. There will be difficult weeks. We all made mistakes. In order to prevent her from picking on any of us. None of us gave it our all. Give me a kick. The entire dance was basically ruined by me. We won't make a mistake. I didn't act in opposition to the victory. The face. I'd prefer not to have you do it than to always be wounded. She would prefer that I simply kick someone else. Mom is optimistic. The spacing was where I was. Quit. Please. It was good, in my opinion. Cheering and applause, the award ceremony is about to begin. Let's move on to our top group. I don't think the healer will prevail. Lily really messed up the dance. Only if the judges were focusing on Brady would this group have any chance of winning. And the Abbey Dance Company's healers were your top scoring ensemble of the day. Clapping, well done, dancer. On 3, bow down. 1, 2, 3, and bow. Fantastic work. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for them again. Applause, alright, congrats. That group 1 should make you all very happy because there were a lot of errors. Why would someone who can perform a side scenario while sleeping with her eyes blindfolded miss it? Because I was too close to Presley, I was either going to hurt myself or someone else. If I had done the same, I would have kicked her face. If I had gone on the diagonal, I would have kicked the curtain. I therefore made the decision to not harm anyone else. She was shaken by the accusations that she was envious of her teammate, and she felt that she had wrecked the group dance. Yes, that is not to her liking. I didn't say you were jealous, Lily. Because you two kept discussing it, Abby did. It became incredibly aggravating when Abby assumed I was envious when I wasn't. All right. How is the side aerial and the spacing related to this? It ought to have nothing at all. Music, because if you're going to be a pro, you might have to sit next to someone who despises you while doing your makeup, and you still have to perform the act that people are paying to watch on stage. I don't want children to cry. Being here is a blessing for you, tiny daughter. And you're all. Thus, this nonsense must end. I'm not sure what you find objectionable about me, but you seem to be on my side. You're all over my case even though I didn't talk to you today, and you do it on purpose when Abby enters the room. Are you aware of Abby's actions? She vents on your child. All right. I didn't think it would make her angry. They all performed 50 push-ups yesterday. What makes you doubt that it would occur today? Why just me? How about her? She is herself. Everyone is nodding. Everyone is nodding. You attempt to discredit me. It's your fault if my child gets shouted at. Take care of it. You're envious. What a silly thing. So absurd. You'll be dancing in the water this week. Although this may appear really cool, the water is dangerous. This week, I'm filling these trays with real buckets of water. I've wanted to do this for years, and now is the right time, music, because we can truly make an impact in our hometown in front of all of JoJo's followers. This is the reason I dislike staring at you. Indeed. Come okay, she says. I slid out when you leaped and landed like that. At this moment, I believe all of the children will be afraid. They will just marvel like, music, that, in my opinion. I said a lot more yesterday. What happens if people are so afraid that they don't actually enjoy music, dancing? She explained to Abby that the area on the floor is slippery, not the interior. So it moved when she jumped in it. Correct. Do you understand what I mean? I understand. I witnessed her doing it. Your weight is directly on top of your leg, and you are flatfoot. You're okay, Lily. Alright, tomorrow is competition day, correct? You know, this is a big deal, and she's straight to the point. It hurts, but it's not like an injury. What did she, music, do? It moved when she jumped in it. Correct. Then, even though it wasn't wet yet, she rolled her ankle into, music, the edge. It's no longer just the dance. It seems risky. Music, applause, pause. Give up. You doubt yourself, Lily, and you have no idea what you're doing on your own. The entire dance is unknown to you. My goodness. Lily, poor thing. What is she saying? What's the matter? She may want to put her legs together more quickly. I'm not sure. It seems to be one thing at a time, as if she simply needs a nice week. I'm annoyed by it. She is mentally destroying her. She is exacerbating it. Draw in your knees. Collectively. Collectively. Next, make contact. And be familiar with this dance at my hands back. Proceed. Extremely dramatic. Screaming. Rest. Don't switch off the leg, music. She will yell at you if you don't keep it in coop. Go farther. However, get farther without falling off. Ensure the leg is straight. Take the bottom foot out. To ensure that it remains in place, make sure the paunch is the same as when you turn the attitude. Your leg should be bent. To look incredibly stylish, arch your head upward. Turn. Not in this manner. Similar to this. Music, right on. I am familiar with this dance. Are you familiar with this place? No, as a result, I don't often remove a single student, music. Either the entire group or no one is with me most of the time. And the reason I singled you out is that I think you've changed slightly since then. This child is not the same as the 7-year-old who performed flawlessly on every test. Lily isn't dancing to her full potential at the moment. Music, she simply isn't. Without Brady, she ought to be the best in this situation. Why is this child always such a heated mess? What's inside? Inhale via your nose and exhale through your mouth. Come on over. Come on over. What are you doing? Take a breath. Take a breath. Inhale deeply via your nose, laughing. Breathe deeply through your nose. It isn't functioning once more. Laughing, inhale deeply through your nostril. Exhale through your mouth. Okay, let's proceed. Indeed. Calm down and get a drink of water, honey. Because I have nowhere to breathe, I can't complete all the stages, therefore I keep making mistakes. I attempt to breathe, even when I turn around, but nothing enters. What is that? Her hair. My hair. Every hair on my head. What are you doing? I didn't do it intentionally, though. All right, leave. Hey, my hair fell out. Since I trimmed the outside of the hat, I don't know how that occurred. Anyhow, it has already taken place. It was an accident, of course. You're not merely attempting to chop off my hair. Anything that makes me lose, even if I end up in second place. You simply return home. Not working out for us, of course. So simply leave. Pardon me. Hello. I lost half of my hair, and I'm freaking out. No. All right. You have nice looking hair. Half of it was not lost by you. The hair falling out doesn't really matter to me. We thought you were fantastic, even if I realize it's four. Both of us did. I feel like I've let you down for the past 2 weeks. No, my dear, you didn't. You didn't disappoint me. I'm not prepared to give up on her since she has the skill and the technique. In a group dance, you never made those blunders. Well, I feel like I'm getting extremely stressed out from everything, and I think I'm paying too much attention to things like the moms and all the drama. I believe that all I need to do is clear my head in the room where I am. I completely agree. Music, but this is nothing new to you. I've collaborated with you. I simply want more from you, especially in the absence of music, Brady. And you must be the Lilly I know and adore. Oh, stop crying. Come on over here. Come on over here. I no longer want to witness tears in people's eyes. Yes, I am aware of something we can evaluate. Come on up here, Stacy. The plaintiff is you. Come on, Yolanda. The defendant is you. Proceed. She has never been choked by music, by me. I pushed her away. I was yelling in music, her face, according to her daughter, who made up the story. You yelled at me, but I won't claim that you calmly told me that it's not okay to say it's not okay to lie, even if you are 8 years old. I simply calmly spoke to my daughter and said, please get your son and let's go and leave. We have a witness. Even at the age of 8. I can do anything, even if you don't speak to my child. I am free to do as I like. Move away from my face. No, okay, let's end. You are not permitted to speak. In addition to being enjoyable, this was meant to end the argument and move on from music. This conduct will not be tolerated in my courtroom. I'm disdainful of them all. You're working from the inside out, Lilly. I don't think I have to worry about you. And, music, so bad if it offends your mother. You've demonstrated your worth. The fact that you are genuinely supporting one child while there are 3 is what I find disrespectful. You were heard. That isn't accurate. You were heard. That isn't accurate. Do I want him to prevail? Of course. She wants someone else to win, but I want him to win for himself. Do you hear her? She desires for him to prevail. Now, how do you feel? You should want everyone to win, but it's acceptable if you want someone else to succeed. I do wish for everyone's success. Would you like to dance tomorrow, Lilly? First, let's complete these 2 solos. Everyone is out. Music, well, Lilly, you have repeatedly shown your worth. You must continue. Here, we're expecting you to get a flawless score. At nationals, that's what we want. Let's begin one now. She can't have 3 soloists and say, I hope you win. You don't say, no matter who's who, it doesn't matter. What on earth? Music, Abby expects us to put all of our eggs in her basket, but she isn't doing the same for us. They shouldn't be concerned about it. They have other things to concentrate on, such as dancing. Oh no. Thankfully, you are all in high school right now, so we are attending the prom. However, you ought to make an effort to dance as fully as you can in this room. I am unable to. The entire thing is pink. And since there are more than one child, music, dancing, we ought to have considered it. I think it's absurd that she should have gone last if you knew the paint would get on the floor because her dancing and soiling the floor prevents anyone else from having a full practice. I don't give a damn. I feel like this is a disaster since she let her go any longer. I'll wear it nonetheless. There, music, natives. You're in a lot of distress. I don't know if the other mothers are trying to scare you because you did well, but they're going to say things like, oh, well, now she's going to mess up in her dance because you're putting all this stress around here, but guess what? I'm going to dance better and prove them wrong. I'm not sure. I sincerely hope not. Moms are always saying like, oh, well, Lily's the favorite, but I proved myself over and over and over, so they shouldn't say, oh, Lily gets all the special attention because she wins all the time. No, I just win because I do good. Next up, competing for title, Liliana, Inside Out. Well, part of me thinks I'm going to do great and the other half of me thinks I'm really nervous. I mean, I'm the youngest kid on the team and now here we are at nationals and, music, I'm competing against the oldest kid on the team. I really want to win the national title because I want to prove to Miss Abby that you shouldn't put all your eggs in Brady's basket. We spent 16 weeks, music, having Abby put the kids through hell and back, especially about who would get to dance at nationals. And then